What is the meaning of this interruption?
I have something to say.
He left her and married her best friend. But on the wedding day, she walked in, and everything stopped. Imagine attending a wedding. The music is playing, the bride is smiling, the groom looks confident. Then suddenly, the church doors burst open, and the groom's ex, who also happens to be the bride's former best friend, walks in and shouts, "What happened next? Nobody saw coming." Stay with me till the end of this story. The hall was fully decorated, guests were dressed in their finest outfits, cameras flashing, family members smiling. Ken stood at the altar, adjusting his suit. Vanessa walked in, glowing, holding her bouquet proudly. Everything looked perfect, until the doors opened. Amara stepped inside, calm, elegant, unshaken. Gasps filled the room. Vanessa's smile disappeared. Ken froze. Amara didn't look angry. She didn't look broken. She looked prepared. She walked slowly toward the altar and said, "Don't worry, I'm not here to beg. I just came to return what belongs to me." And then, she raised a brown envelope. 2 years earlier, Amara and Ken had been together for 5 solid years. 5 years of building dreams. 5 years of loyalty. Then, suddenly, Ken started acting distant. Late replies, canceled
Ken,
plans,
what's going on?
strange
Amara,
excuses.
I can't do this.
Amara
Please
was
talk to me.
confused,
I
so
need
she
time.
confided in her best friend,
I just don't
Vanessa.
know what to do.
Vanessa
It's okay,
pretended to
I'm
care.
here.
She
But it
said,
hurts so
"Men can be
much."
wicked. If he leaves you, I'll never forgive him." But behind Amara's back, Vanessa was secretly texting Ken, and within months, Ken left Amara. Not long after, Vanessa and Ken went public with their relationship. Best friend turned bride-to-be. Amara was heartbroken, or at least, that's what everyone thought. Inside the wedding hall, Amara opened the envelope. Screenshots fell to the floor. Text messages, recent messages, from Ken, dated last night. Guests picked them up. Whispers filled the air. Vanessa's hands started shaking. The messages read, "I'm making a mistake. I miss you. I only chose her because she was easier." The bride turned slowly toward Ken. "Tell me this isn't true." Ken tried to
From the
speak,
groom.
but
I
before
miss
he
you.
could, a new voice interrupted. A tall, well-dressed man walked into the hall, confident, calm. He walked straight. A tall, well-dressed man walked into the hall, confident, calm. He walked straight to Amara's side. Ken frowned. "Who is this?" The man smiled slightly. "My name is David." Then he dropped the bomb. "I'm the man she's marrying next week." The room went silent. Amara wasn't there to fight. She wasn't there to cry. She had already moved on, but the shock wasn't over. David turned to Ken and said, "And about that company you brag about owning. I bought majority shares this morning." Ken's face drained of color. "Effective immediately, you're fired." The groom lost his bride and his job in the same hour. Vanessa slowly removed her veil. The guests began leaving. The music stopped. The decorations suddenly looked like a mockery. Ken stood alone, speechless. Vanessa whispered through tears, "You ruined my life." But deep down, she knew. She helped ruin her own. Outside the hall, Amara and David walked away together, peacefully. No drama, no revenge, just closure. 1 year later, a beautiful beach wedding, soft waves, golden sunset. Amara smiled as she said her vows to David.
Amara,
No
do you
chaos,
take David to be
no
your husband?
betrayal,
I do.
just
David,
love.
do you take Amara to
From
be
a
your
distance,
I do.
Vanessa watched through social media. Ken? He was nowhere to be found. Sometimes the person who betrays you thinks they've won, but what they don't know is this: rejection is sometimes protection. Betrayal can be painful, but karma? Karma is patient, and it always shows up at the right time. He lost his bride, he lost his job, and she? She upgraded, because sometimes rejection is protection. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.